Welcome to the Hustle Wing podcast. Today we are joined by Chris Daigle, the founder and CEO of Chief AI Officer. He's going to chat to us today about his company. We're going to get to know him a little bit and just have a chill time. So thank you so much for joining us today, Chris. How are you feeling?
Thank you, Izzy. I'm in the middle of startup grind, but loving every second of it.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
So then talk to me. What do you guys do at Chief AI Officer? What's the grind?
sure. So chiefaiofficer.com, we train, educate, certify, and provide software for individuals who are interested in um, being the go-to resource in their company or their role for uh, generative AI usage in their company.
Okay. Okay. So is that for any industry or is there a specific one?
So we don't focus on any of the data science or kind of the geeky stuff. There's plenty of people out there who are very good at that.
Yeah.
With generative AI being kind of a new introduction into primarily small businesses is where we focus.
Mm.
There's a lot of there was some okay, this is interesting. I'm aware of it, but 2024 is the year of adoption for a lot of these companies. Uh,
Yeah.
what we focus on is how to apply this to processes and workflows within a business
Mm.
agnostic of the industry. So there's certain
Okay.
things that are going to be universal:
Yeah.
marketing, sales,
Yeah.
customer service and support, human resources, operations. So we our training applies to those universal operations within a business.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. How long have you guys been up and running? What's your story?
So we were in stealth mode for a while, but we launched in May loosely. Launched the efforts to start the company in May of last year.
Mhm.
Finished our certification program in November, and have
Okay.
been educating the marketplace since then. But are now there's a lot more focus this year on the marketing and the education side as compared to the content creation side. So that's where we find
Yeah.
ourselves.
Okay. Cool. Cool. What's your vision? What's the end goal for Chief AI Officer?
To be honest with you, I've got a background in buying and selling digital companies, and
Mhm.
this was originally it was a money grab. Just to be straight up, I knew that there would
Yeah.
be a lot of demand um, for distribution in this space,
Yeah.
so I started there. But as we started to really use the tools in the product creation, the operations, and everything, uh, I have become much less of a mercenary and much more of a missionary. I
Ooh.
know that the impact that this would have with somebody who kind of has that we call it that oh moment when somebody's playing with the models and then they have that one output and they're like, oh my gosh, this is brilliant. When
Yeah.
people have that oh moment and decide to fully commit to leveraging these tools in their business,
Yeah.
there's an instant transformation that occurs, and it gives them an extremely unfair advantage over individuals who aren't playing by the new rules.
Yeah.
And I would love to be, that evangelist out there in the marketplace that's facilitating people to go from the old way to the new
Yeah.
way of doing things. So that's our mission.
Yeah. I love that. From a
Yeah.
mercenary to a
Thank you.
missionary. I'm gonna quote it.
Yes.
Amazing, cool. So then what are some of the challenges that you guys are facing at Chief AI Officer at the moment?
New industry, didn't know what we didn't know. It's been a long time
Yeah,
since I've been involved in a startup. A lot of lessons learned. The
yeah,
main challenges now are we're very big on process within our organization. We've worked with a lot of outsourcers over the past. I mean, I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, but
yeah,
primarily over the past 20 years, I've leveraged a lot of like international talent to assist when with anything that I'm doing. So we've
yeah,
understood the value of clear process results in better output.
yeah,
And where we are now is we've identified processes by doing them internally, and we're looking to find the right fit for those individuals to support those processes. I'm very big on micro skills. I don't think that my even if we're a small company, I don't think that the
yeah.
bookkeeper should also be handling customer service. Or I look for
Okay.
people who we need a certain deliverable. That
Yeah,
person loves doing that deliverable.
yeah,
That's who I want. even though there's a lot of people that could do that deliverable, I want the
Yeah.
person that when they show up to do that thing, they're like, I can't believe I get paid to do this. So um, we're looking for those people. They're not as easy to find as just putting an
No.
ad up on, a network like
Yeah.
HustleWing. We're really looking for people who they would be enthusiastic about the opportunity.
Yeah. I see those people. I mean, there's people that genuinely like get excited on a Monday morning instead of
I
the
think you're one
depression.
of them,
Yeah, but that's
right?
because my job is super easy. I'm just talking to people all day. So
Yeah.
it's what I love. So I guess I mean, some people love numbers, some people love statistics and,
Yep.
developing and stuff. It's just their thing. So it's finding that person. That's the tough
That's what we're
part.
doing now. That's the biggest challenge, I would say.
Okay, cool. So then I guess that segues into the last question, which is what are you, specifically looking for? How can our community help?
Um, Always looking for people who love the science of marketing and split testing and
Mhm,
optimizing and all that type of stuff.
mhm.
Creatively, we've got good coverage, but the creatives aren't the people who go in there and really think about the customer journey from a
Yeah,
split testing or conversion environment.
yeah.
Um, Tech, we're good on, but we're always looking for talent that has no code experience using. We've built a lot of stuff with Bubble and other no code tools. It's
Okay.
been a great experience.
Yeah,
Um, People to help us kind of just keep the trains running on time. So perhaps some operational or project management type stuff.
yeah,
Uh, we have a fantastic product officer, and I know that he is going to be looking for resources that can support. Uh, it's not just somebody that does a job. A product person really thinks about it from the other side, from the buyer
yeah,
side, from the prospect or client side. And I
yeah,
know that he's going to be looking for talent that appreciates that experience. So how can I make this the best for my customers?
yeah,
Um, and really, anybody that's an enthusiast about using the generative AI tools in their role, I'd be
yeah.
interested in talking to them because we're always looking for individuals out there that we can say, hey, that's a great use case. Other people should know about this. I have a
Hmm.
podcast called Using AI at Work, which we talk
Hmm.
about how to use AI at work.
Okay.
So those would be those are the types of people that we'd be looking for sure. Marketing,
Hmm.
um, like the data side, the scientific marketing,
Yeah,
product, and just use case, AI use case in business.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you mentioned that you want people with no coding experience. Is there a reason for
Well, so in the AI space, there
that?
is
Yeah.
a um, approach called no code, and it's using tools that deliver the same result as if you had like a whole team back there cranking it out, but a lot of
Yeah.
it can be drag and drop. So there's more to it than that. But what used to take, let's say, a couple of weeks to a month to get an MVP on a software idea,
Yeah.
the no code team can actually crank that out in about 48 hours now because they're leveraging these tools.
Yeah.
So um, traditional coders, I think that they might not be the best fit because they want to do things the old
Yeah.
way. So we're
Yeah.
looking for programmers and developers that have embraced the no code tools
Yeah.
and are doing cool stuff with it because we're doing cool stuff with it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's so interesting. Cool. Well, I mean, we definitely have, a rich pool of talent that are very well experienced in all those those
love
functions.
it.
So you shouldn't have an issue, connecting with people and just sifting through and finding the right match. So I
I'm looking
hope we
forward
look
to it.
forward to that process.
Yeah, thank you so much, Izzy. This has been fun, and I'm happy to support Hustle Wing.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, we'll definitely be connecting again soon.
And closing remark: everybody go out there and start using the models. It'll change your life if you're not doing it yet. So
I am gonna join in on that podcast. You best believe that.
awesome. Okay, great. You can find us on any of the podcast distribution channels. So Apple,
Awesome.
Spotify, all that good stuff. But thank you,
Cool. I'm
Azina. If I can ever be of service to what you guys are doing at Hustle Wing, please count on me.
Thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Awesome.